Well, I'd like to say good morning, everybody, and happy Memorial Day. We all know what this day means, and I hope you're enjoying your coffee. That's good. I like mine a little strong. Not quite as strong as some people do. I've had people drink their coffee where you had to almost scrape it with a spoon. But I don't I don't like my coffee that strong. But I want to talk just a little bit. This is not going to be a long video, but about, I agree with Donald Trump, but I also believe in inquiring of God, depending on God's strength. It reminds me of the Philistine invasion and David's inquiry of God, his faith that he had in God, of being Saul anointed him king over Israel at the time. And the Philistine invasion during the time of King David are significant events. And this nation, I believe Trump said, peace through strength. Well, military strength isn't the only strength that we need to rely on, because that's not nothing if you don't rely on God to provide military strength by obeying His commandments, adhering to His law and His way of living. Now, the Philistine invasions during the time of King David are significant events in the biblical narrative, illustrating the ongoing conflict between the Israelites and the Philistines at that time, as well as David's reliance on divine guidance. And the invasions are recorded in the books of 1st and 2nd Samuel. And they provide insight into the military and spiritual challenges faced by King David as he established his rule over Israel. After Saul's death, David became king of Judah and later of all Israel. The Philistines perceived a potential weakness during the transition of power, launched invasions into Israelite territory. These invasions are detailed in 2 Samuel chapter 5, 17 through 25. And when David learned of the Philistines' threat, today that could be invasion from China, Russia, Cuba, or any nation. When David learned of the Philistines' threat, he sought the Lord's guidance, demonstrating his dependence on divine wisdom rather than solely on military strategy. In 2 Samuel 5:19, it is recorded, "So David inquired of the Lord, should I go up against the Philistines? And he asked the Lord, will you deliver them into my hand? The Lord replied to David, go, for I will surely deliver the Philistines into your hand." This inquiry and subsequent divine assurance highlight David's practice. It was a living way, a way of life, of seeking God's will before engaging in battle. David's inquiry led to two significant battles against the Philistines. the first encounter at Baal Perazim, David defeated the Philistines decisively, attributing the victory to the Lord's intervention. The name Baal Perazim, hope I said that right, means Lord of Breakthroughs, and it commemorates the divine assistance. 2 Samuel 5:20. The Philistines regrouped and launched another attack in the Valley of Rephaim. Once again, David sought the Lord's guidance. This time, God instructed David to circle around behind the Philistines and attack them in front of the balsam trees. The Lord promised to go before David and strike down the Philistine army. 2 Samuel 5:23 through 24. David obeyed God. He sought God. He sought the Lord, inquired of the Lord, and the Philistines were defeated once more. The Philistine invasions and David's inquiries of God underscore the importance of seeking divine guidance in times of crisis. David's reliance on God for direction and victory serves as a model of faith and obedience. These events also demonstrate God's faithfulness to His covenant people today. His covenant people are those who love Him, who obey His commandments, who don't reject Him, who don't reject Jesus Christ, their word. Those events demonstrate God's faithfulness to His covenant people, providing deliverance and establishing this kingdom, the American kingdom, the American presidency, and its military strength in accordance with His divine plan. In the United States, being in prophecy, Manasseh, and the UK is Ephraim. The narrative reinforces the theme of God's sovereignty of the whole world and of this nation, and the necessity of aligning humans' actions with His will. So I wanted to make that statement this morning. We should honor our military and our men who have died to protect this nation, and leaders whom God have allowed to rule over us in this nation. President Trump should seek God, seek His will, His guidance. And the wording, peace through strength, by seeking God, by seeking His will, it will be peace through strength, but also peace by the will of God, because this nation seeks God's will. It goes together, as we just read about King David and his defeating of the Philistines. So I want to wish everyone today a good Memorial Day, and remember our servicemen and women who have died for this nation. And let's pray that President Trump and the defense secretary, all those in charge will seek God's leadership and His will so that we can have peace through strength, and we can have peace because God allows it, because it's His will. So, until next time, you know me. This is me signing out saying y'all have a good day, and we'll do it again later. And y'all have a good day, and thank you for watching.